specialty. This is where she has the most experience as a coach, and coincidentally, last year on average, this was UCLA's weakest event, 49.081, their average as a team. But they've got a lot of talent there. Jordan Childs is strong, and Margzetta Frazier, they didn't have her pretty much the entire season, and that's arguably her best event, right?
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Janelle is really wanting to bring all the other events up with the floor, and since this is her specialty, I think we really are going to have a strong bar lineup this year. And like I mentioned, we have a really talented group of freshmen and also people that are coming back from injuries that were out all season last year. So it's going to be a really exciting time. And also, I love bars. That was my favorite event. So this is also my cup of tea as well.
Mentally, what is the approach to bars? We just went a dead-on sprint for vault, but now bars, what is the key mentally as you approach this apparatus?
I would say really being patient and letting the bar work for you. You'll notice that the bar bends because it's bouncy. So really not rushing and really taking your time and breathing. That's what I always told myself. But you'll see how each gymnast swings differently. Jordan Childs and Margzetta are very aggressive when they swing. And then you'll see some girls like Emily Lee or Kalyani that are more floaty and more graceful in the air. So it's really interesting to see how each gymnast approaches the event differently, but it's really doing what best works for you.
We're going to see Shay Campbell coming up for the first time as well. She was scratched from the vault, but we're going to see her in every apparatus from here on out. And then we'll have Emily Lee, see Anna Padarariu for the first time, Selena Harris, Jordan Childs, Margzetta Frazier, Katie McNamara, we'll see her for the first time, and then Maddie Animi as well. UCLA will have their first regular season meet coming up on January 7th. That is a packed lineup of programs at the Super 16 in Vegas.
Yes.
The first time they're doing it, and given the fact they've gotten all these schools, I'm sure they're going to do it again. But UCLA is going to be going up alongside the likes of Oklahoma, ASU, BYU, Auburn, Cal, Michigan, and Iowa. So you're going to find out right away where you stack up.
Exactly, yeah, because I think, like you mentioned, the rankings just came out, but it's also interesting to see how each team peaks differently. UCLA tends to peak later in the season, and then, Oklahoma is usually always really consistent throughout the entire season. But, it's really all about keeping the gymnasts healthy, really honing in and refining details. And from talking with the coaches, that seems to be something that they're really focusing on, is refining those details.
And that's something we saw last year, even UCLA peaking towards the end of the year, put up their best marks in the NCAA tournament at the regionals. And so hopefully UCLA will be able to build on that coming into this season.
Yes, with the whole new staff, new team, new look.
And we should mention BJ Doss is a returning member of this
You
staff.
are correct, yes. I always forget that she is she's the returner of this. And she is also, I would say, the backbone too, because we're always really focusing and excited about the floor routines. So she is the famous choreographer to bring all the fun to the floor exercise.
Looks like we are just about ready to get things going here on bars. So we'll see Shay Campbell first, junior out of Texas. Led the team in the all-around last year, 39.508.
Remind me to ask you what your favorite event is.
Find out at the end.
Yes, yes. I almost asked you just now, but we've only been through vault.